Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Browns sign former Cowboys TE following bad injury news on David Njoku. The Cleveland Browns have added a new tight end after news broke that David Njoku is likely to miss multiple games with an ankle injury. Cleveland added 10-year veteran Jeff Swaim, formerly of the Dallas Cowboys, Jacksonville Jaguars, Tennessee Titans, and Arizona Cardinals, to the practice squad on Tuesday, September 10, per a report from ESPN's Jeremy Fowler. #Browns are signing veteran tight end Jeff Swaim to the practice squad, per source, Fowler wrote on X, insurance for Cleveland's depleted TE room. Advertising Swaim has played in 100 NFL games and earned a total of 65 starts. He has amassed 110 receptions for 846 yards and 6 TDs, per Pro Football Reference. The two best seasons of Swaim's career came in 2018 with the Cowboys, when he made 26 catches for 242 yards and 1 TD, and with the Titans in 2021, when the tight end hauled in a career-high 31 receptions for 210 yards and a career-high 3 TDs. Cleveland Browns tight end David Njoku suffered an ankle injury during an NFL game against the Dallas Cowboys in September 2024. Mary Kay Cabot of Cleveland.com reported on Monday that Njoku will probably miss multiple games due to an ankle injury he sustained during the Browns' season opener against the Cowboys. He's expected to miss at least a couple of games with the injury, which didn't look good on Sunday night when he hobbled out in a right walking boot, Cabot wrote. Jordan Akins is the second-string tight end on the Browns' depth chart and presumably the next man up in Njoku's absence. Akins has been with the team since 2023, appearing in all 18 regular season games during that span. He has tallied 18 catches for 159 yards in Cleveland. Tight ends Blake Whiteheart and Cameron Latu were both on the Browns' practice squad as of last week, according to a report from Yahoo Sports. Either Swaim, Whiteheart, or Latu, or potentially even two of the three, will elevate to the active roster before the end of the week and suit up against the Jacksonville Jaguars in Florida next Sunday. Njoku's loss is magnified by how poorly the Browns' offense played in general against Dallas on Sunday, with a specific focus on yet another below-average performance from quarterback Deshaun Watson. Watson threw for 169 yards, 1 TD and 2 INTs in just his 13th start for the team since landing in Cleveland in March 2022. Following the game, former NFL quarterback and current analyst Dan Orlovsky suggested that the Browns seriously consider a switch to backup Jameis Winston as early as this week. Quarterback is a problem in Cleveland, Orlovsky said on Monday's edition of Get Up on ESPN. And if I was head coach Kevin Stefanski, I'd be thinking long and hard about Jameis Winston and moving him to be my starting quarterback. Winston was the number 1 overall pick in 2015 and has north of 22,000 passing yards, 141 TDs and 99 INTs over the course of his 9-year professional career. Charles Barkley's rant on $240 million NFL superstar is turning heads. Charles Barkley is not a fan of Dak Prescott's new, record-setting deal with the Dallas Cowboys. Prescott cashed in with a $240 million extension on Sunday, making him the highest-paid player in NFL history. It includes $231 million in guarantees and links him to Dallas through the 2028 season. The majority opinion is that Prescott deserved the lucrative deal. In 2023, he finished second in MVP voting, passing for 4,516 yards, 36 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions. But Barkley takes issue with quarterbacks like Prescott taking record-setting money, which hampers the team's ability to build a team around them. I think all these guys are stupid, to be honest with you, Barkley said during an appearance on Rock and Matic with Jimmy B. You look at the two guys, Tom Brady and Pat Mahomes, neither one of those guys have ever been really the highest paid player because they always take less money so they could actually pay other players. I'm sitting here watching for the last X amount of years. Every quarterback that became the highest paid player never won another championship because they can't afford to pay other people. The Cowboys called the negotiations with Prescott complicated for that exact reason. Dallas needed to lock up their quarterback and pay star receiver CeeDee Lamb. Defensive standout Micah Parsons is up next and could become the highest paid non-quarterback in the NFL. The Cowboys haven't won the Super Bowl since the 1995 season. Prescott and Dallas are plus 1,500 to win it all this year, per DraftKings, which puts them just outside of the top 5 contenders. Dallas rolled over the Cleveland Browns in Week 1, winning 33-17. Cowboys urged to sign former 49ers Rams starter immediately. The Dallas Cowboys looked solid against the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, September 8, and walked away with a 33-17 victory. The Cowboys also made a splash by signing quarterback Dak Prescott to a 4-year contract extension Sunday morning, making him the highest-paid player in the NFL. But, despite the glowing NFL season opener, Matt Holder of Bleacher Report's scouting department is pointing out a few areas where the Cowboys could get some help. In a September 9 piece about prioritizing every roster's biggest weaknesses before Week 2, Holder raved about the Cowboys, calling their matchup against the Browns a strong performance. With that said, Holder currently says he believes the Cowboys' biggest weakness is at center, followed by left tackle, running back, linebacker, and second cornerback. For immediate relief, Holder suggests the Cowboys sign cornerback Ahjello Whitherpoon to the roster now. As mentioned last week, the Cowboys could use some experienced help at cornerback with Darren Bland beginning the season on injured reserve. Meanwhile, it's pretty perplexing that Whitherpoon is still available, he noted of the free agent. He's had injury issues in the past, but is coming off a season where he played and started in all of the Rams games and logged a career-high 14 passes defended. Also, the 7-year pro surrendered a meager 76.7 passer rating when targeted, per PFF. He concluded, so, this could be a situation where the stars align given the team's need at cornerback and Whitherpoon's starting experience. In a February 2024 free agent spotlight on the Rams website, writer Stu Jackson said Whitherpoon was a stabilizing veteran presence in Rams secondary. Most notable, he played and started in every regular season game for the first time in his career, likely the carryover from finding a new trainer and program that he hadn't had earlier in his career last offseason in an effort to enter this season as healthy as possible, Jackson added. Whitherpoon started his NFL career with the San Francisco 49ers and played with the team from 2017 to 2020. He signed a contract with the Seattle Seahawks in March 2021 but was traded to the Pittsburgh Steelers in September of that year. He signed with the Rams in June 2023. In the Bleacher Report feature, Holder suggested the Cowboys pick up Clelin Ferrell of the Washington Commanders in 2025 free agency, if Ferrell is available. DeMarcus Lawrence is entering a contract year and turns 33 in April. Dallas also has several other impending free agents, including Zach Martin, so there's a good chance this is Lawrence's last season with the club, Holder noted. While the hope is that 2024 second-round pick Marshawn Kneyland can step up and replace the veteran in the starting lineup next year, it wouldn't be a bad idea to add Ferrell as an insurance policy and cheaper free agent. He added, if Kneyland isn't ready, Ferrell can contribute on early downs while the Western Michigan product comes off the bench in passing situations. Worst case, the defense has a veteran backup it can rely on. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Ahjello Whitherpoon? Leave your opinion in the comments.